Oh boy, it's Sausage Dan. After major technical difficulties, I'm back. If anybody ever has a problem with their stream, they cannot get it to work. Of course, YouTube changes up their fucking where the fuck is up more settings where you have to go to your channel, your videos, and then you have to go to create now, live stream, where it used to be a classic thing there for the live streaming, and you click that, but you can't click live classic streaming. You have to go through with the streaming, hit some bullshit, and you got to do something else. So that's what happened. Anyway, god damn, man, it took forever. Trying to do some gameplay and play some Ghostbusters. I could not slam the ghost. I could not slam the ghost. Anyway, PlayStation. So what we're doing, we can't use the PS4 controller on the PS5. Is that what's going on? And people are okay with that. It's fine. It's okay. No big deal. Not, what is it, consumer friendly like Xbox? I'm sounding like I'm damage controlling everything here on Xbox. You know what I mean? My little shaggy 4 pieces of hair sticking out like dick hair, pubic hair, because I have to wear a mask under my chin at work because the cocksucker, you know, the whole mask thing. Bullshit. So anyway, forget about that. This generation's got me messed up, man. It's got me confused. It's got a situation going on. That's all. I don't know why, but it is. It's got me going on. I've been playing Sony forever, man. Most of my catalog, if you watch my channel, or if you don't watch it, or you do watch it, I don't know if you're going to watch it. I'm probably going to say it 1 time, 1,000 times, and 4 times again. That my biggest catalog is on the PS3. PS3 is a great generation for me. I preferred PS3 over PS2. I passed on the PS2. I got a PS2, but I just did not like it. It just seemed cheap. And it sounds stupid. I did not like the black cases. The PS2. And truthfully, I don't like the clear cases. They should have been colored or something. Should have been colored. I don't know, though. But if you're going to play a PS4 game on the PS5, let me back up. Let me back up here. Let me back up. Not that anybody cares for me to back up or even listen to me back up. It's fine, but I'm gonna act like I'm backing up. So the backing up situation. What if the PS5 was fully backwards compatible? What if it was? What if the PS5 was fully backwards compatible? Months prior to the launch of the PS5 reveal, not the actual PS5, the actual reveal, everyone, bigger channels, smaller channels, were saying it's very important this time around to have backwards compatibility, right? That's what they said. This time around, it was important to have backwards compatibility. That's what everybody was saying. I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to cut all the video up and put it in there. You can see it and find it yourself. This is not a paid program. It's fucking free. This generation is very important to have backwards compatibility, everybody was saying. And I like, what? Huh? What? Yeah, I agree. Year after year after year after year, PlayStation, not so much Xbox. I hated Xbox. 360, it blew up. I didn't care. After 360 blew up 5 times, I didn't give a fuck. I went to PS3. Very awkward. PS3 before it was, before online. Remember, online was free and always will be, and that's a whole other thing. Online's going to go free anyway. At least it looks like the Xbox Series X. Backwards compatible. It's all I was like, oh man, I cannot believe it. It's going to be backwards compatible. This is going to be crazy. PS3 games, they're going to look even better, because thinking that the PS5 would upgrade or upscale the PS3 games like the 360 does with, I mean, that was backwards compatible, like the Xbox One does with the original Xbox and some of the 360 titles. I like the upscale of it. I like it. a generation ago was all about multiplayer for me. That's all what it was. It was about multiplayer. That's all it was. If I felt like I wasn't playing online, I felt like I wasn't playing that day. That makes no sense to say that. But it's true. That's what it was. That's what it felt like. For some reason. Campaigns went out the window. If I bought a game I liked, I beat it, I play it, and then I would stay on the campaign. I mean, I'm sorry, the multiplayer, not the campaign. Why am I saying I'm sorry? I don't know. Backwards compatible. All you see on YouTube now is when people do their garage sales or their pawn shop sales or their Goodwill. I wish my Goodwills had Xbox or PlayStation games or any kind of... They don't. They don't. My Goodwills here in Indiana don't have any. For some reason, Goodwills here in Indiana do not have any video games. If there's probably one or two titles of the PS2 and it's a sports game. The goddamn sports game for $4. GameStop's on its way out. Physical copies are on their way out. Everything's on its way out. My hair just turned on. My dick hair down here on my chin is frizzle-frazzled and it's starting to bother me. Because I gotta wear a mask all day. Why? And I put it here. I don't put it on my fucking face, man. I put it down here. I'm keeping this I'm keeping this PG content. I'm not gonna start flipping out. Anyway. The nostalgia. All you see is nostalgia. I'm picking this up. We're picking that up. I bought this. I got my lot of PS3 games. I got my lot. There's not a whole lot of modern games out there that people pick up. I mean, there is, but it's mostly nostalgia. A lot of Nintendo. More than I thought there was with the PS4 this time around. But it's okay that we can't play any PS3 games on the PS5. It's okay. They're just worried about what Halo looked like. I know I'm all over the place, but I'm just talking. Just talking out loud. But what happened to nostalgia? Is it okay? What if, I don't know if I said this or not, what if the PS5 was backwards compatible? From 1, 2, and 3. And do you remember a couple months before the reveal when they were saying backwards compatibility for these consoles are important? But now we're only concentrating on Halo Infinite. That's all the PS fag boys, and I'm a PS fag. I ain't gonna lie. That's all we're concentrating on now is the Halo Infinite. What's it look like? The brutes look like apes or whatever the fuck it was. Who cares? I don't care about Halo. Halo is, unless comes some fantastic shit, and I'm gonna see it before I even buy it. If I even do buy it, probably won't. Halo 5 sucked. I know it's a whole nother different company that's doing it. I'm guessing 343's coming back, or however that one. Another company did the Halo 5, that was a piece of shit. I tried to play campaign, got halfway through it, and had to stop. I could not do it. For the multiplayer, I'm tired of hearing Slayer. I'm tired of hearing kill, double kill. Fucking, I know that's nostalgia, right? I'm getting off. I'm all over the place. If you can't follow me, then I can't follow myself. There's nothing I can do about it. Let's talk about how they say this takes me back to the old days. This takes me back to this game here. What are you going to have? The PS2, the PS3, the PS4. But I know there's some games that are coming to the PS5. I know that. There are some games. Well, 100 of them. There's so many titles, 1,000. I don't even know anymore. Who even knows? But with your controller, if you want to play a PS4 game on the PS5, this just broke news yesterday that you have to use your DualShock controller for PlayStation 4 on the PS5. Most people are damage controlling that, saying, well, that's okay. It kind of sucks, but it's okay. I want the feel and experience of the PS5 controller. No, I don't. And don't get me wrong, Microsoft have their problems too. Remember back in the day, it was the HD versus Blu-ray, and of course Blu-ray won. Then you had the upgradable hard drive on top of the 360, was just fucking stupid. I mean, they have a lot of attachments too. Xbox Series X with this stupid flash drive or makeshift Microsoft flash drive or extra extended fucking memory or space for the console, and it's not going to be a lot of space isn't going to be there, space isn't going to be there, space isn't going to be here on the Xbox Series X. It's not going to be there. Oh no, we're not going to be able to download 15 digital goddamn games because I don't own a physical copy anymore. That's pissing me off too. We were pushing for digital media, and it sucks. I'm not happy about it. And the companies are pushing for it. They're putting out now Sony's putting out a digital console. That's going to be what, $400, and the top loader of the PS5 is going to be $500, right? I don't know, speculation. But even if Microsoft does bring down the price of the Xbox Series X, they say they're going to get you in the long run for the $100 or $150 storage, USB Microsoft storage bullshit you have to buy from them for extra space, because the Xbox Series X won't have a lot of space in it, from what I understand. That was the last thing I heard, but shit changes every 5 minutes here, so I don't even know. I try to keep up on it because I want to keep up on this. I don't care. I'd rather pay $100 less, and if I want that piece of shit stored little fucking USB thing, I'll go buy it. It's not a big deal. I don't care, because I can play the library of all nostalgia. Back to nostalgia. You got the physical copy, you can put it in for free, and it's an upgrade. You have an Xbox VCR one like I do, I can buy a game for that, and it says Xbox One VCR until that they outdo that one. I know they discontinued that. I know they discontinued for now, but there's still gonna be a lot out there on the market. They're still gonna. I don't know. I'm thinking they're gonna make games for it. I'm sure they will for a little while. You can put it in the Xbox Series X and it's working. It's a free upgrade. Is PlayStation doing that? No. They just got Spider-Man. That's a whole nother bullshit. I don't care if they got DLC Spider-Man. The DLC Spider-Man for the Avengers, the playable character, is not going to come to 2021, man. So what about that? Not to 2021. I don't care. By time DLC Spider-Man comes to the Avengers on the PlayStation 5, which you're going to have to probably buy that again. Am I right? Is that upgradable? I don't know. Can you tell me? Can somebody tell me? Is that going to be upgradable? If I buy the Avengers, are the Avengers even coming out this year? I don't even know. Probably not. Is it? I don't fucking know. I don't care, because I don't like the Avengers. The game's going to suck. It's going to be DC Universe. It's not going to hold its own. The Avengers game is not going to. I hope I'm wrong, because I love superhero games. We need a superhero game. We need it. We need them. I love them. I love them. I love them in first-person shooters. So, Spider-Man DLC is going to come to 2021 after the game has been milked and ran through the ringer, and see if it's going to work. That's only, the Spider-Man DLC for the playable character, which Xbox fans are mad about. I don't give a shit. You can have Spider-Man. You can have it. You can have it. I don't care. I don't care. Because by the time the Spider-Man DLC comes out for the Avengers, as you can play as Spider-Man, number one, there's going to be probably another version of the PS5, a fucking slim version. We haven't got to the slim version and the slim micro version. And the same thing for Xbox. I'm sure there's going to be a slim version. It's not going to be the tower with fake lights on top, where I thought it was an LED light on top, but it's probably paint because they're cheap. But if that keeps the price down and the games run well and I can play backwards compatible shit, I'm happy. I can play Driver San Francisco on the Xbox. I can't play it on the goddamn PS4. So back to the nostalgia I'm talking about of Sony fans saying this. I used to play this back in the day. What do you got? The PS1, 2, 3, 4, and now 5 going to be hooked up under your TV? Are you going to do that just so you can play those games? I'm not this time. I've been Sony for 8 years now, or maybe even longer. Longer than that. Since the PS3, man. Before, and I'm not saying that because, oh, look at me. I'm saying I'm not an Xbox fag. I may be coming up here soon, but I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'll change. I don't think my mind's going to change, but I'm going with the Xbox Series X. I think I'm going with the Xbox Series X because I want the backwards compatibility this time around. I fucked up and bought a whole library of games on the PS3s and the PS4s, and I'm not going to be able to probably play them. I know what you're saying. Only selected titles. Backwards compatibility will be on the PS5 with the PS4 with selected titles. Probably majority of the titles, I'm okay with that. I wanted to play the 10,000 games I got on the PS3, and I know what you're going to say. Well, Xbox, they don't have every title on the 360, and you're probably, that pisses me off too. But they do have over 350 titles, I believe it is. Maybe even more, I don't know, but I'm just telling you. There's a lot of games there that are backwards compatible that I have for the PS3, and I'm buying double copies now. And I'm not complaining about that because I want the physical copies. Even if I got doubles, it doesn't matter. I have double PS4 games, doubles. Ghost Wildlands, Orange Box. I don't know. I hope I got 1,000 goddamn doubles anyway because I had 5 PS3 with 3. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. I have 4 PS4s, but one's not hooked up because my original. I still got the original PS4 eraser looking console, and I have the Pro. So I put my other PS4 in the back room. The other 2 are upstairs that nobody uses anymore, so that's why I bought all this shit. People play in the house together, but that doesn't happen. You know how that goes. Got to find friends online. Be like a goddamn predator, freaky ass bastard. Find friends online and talk to them. That's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. It seems to me I don't understand how people can say they're okay with the PS5 not being backwards compatible from the PS1 days, Tuesdays. I tell you, you can skip 2. You can skip 2 if you want to. I know that sounds stupid, but I rather have PS3. They take it from, you can have 1 and 3, 4 and 5 with me, but that's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Sony said and quoted, "We're moving forward. We're not looking back." Well, then you're just a fucking dumbass. Speaking to Sony, by the way, I'm not calling you a dumbass, but like I said, you can only use the PS4 controller now on the PS5 with PS4 games. So now you got 2 different controllers hooked up. From what I understand, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But I'm saying I watched a couple of videos. It's just stupid, man, stupid. Oh well. Anyway, I don't know. I just saying I don't know. I don't get it. So, I don't know. I'm just saying if I say if the PS5 was backwards compatible. Completely backwards compatible like people were predicting and hoping for, and now all of a sudden it's quiet. Now all of a sudden it's not a big deal. Sony won. They come out, people are saying also it's kind of aggravating me. They're saying, you got to be quiet. Microsoft. You're pushing it down our throat. I mean, you're pushing it down our throat. You got to be quiet. Be like more like Sony. Keep your mouth shut. Maybe it's a good thing. It's helping Sony out. Well, yeah, it's helping them out because you got to remember, number one, they blew off E3, which E3's done anyway. Who cares about that? They blew off E3. Then they came out with the 3D sound bullshit on that reveal when everybody's waiting around at TV sets like myself wondering what was going on. I was all excited about the PS5s. I wasn't even thinking about Xbox Series X because it was the hopeful, wishing thinking of all the videos I've seen on YouTube about how people saying how important backwards compatibility is this time around, which is not important to Sony. And how, and they got backlashed on that one. I thought that was stupid. Then they come out, the Xbox been talking. I've been ignoring it. Then they come out with this reveal, the PlayStation reveal, the last one we had with the games, all the cinematic shit, and it goes with both sides. I'm not saying Microsoft didn't have some bullshit cinematic. They're not showing you nothing. They're not showing you. It was boring. It was all little stupid little. I'm done with the sock man. I'm done with the little planet, big planet, whatever. I'm done with all this little fluffy tail ball bullshit going on with these newer looking games they were showing. I'm done with Ratchet and Clank. It's not that big a deal. It's never a big Ratchet and Clank guy anyway. It didn't matter. Or fucking whoever, Rayman, whoever the fuck that is. I don't care. I don't even know if that's exclusive or not. I don't give a shit. And I tell you right now, speaking of exclusives, you're going to say, I know. We all kind of know. Exclusive sell consoles. And I'm one to admit it. My nose is itching. I'm one to admit it. I bought a console just to play Sea of Thieves. I spent $200 or $300 at the time when the Xbox VCR was out, and I waited long enough to buy it because I said, I'm not buying it. But I was kind of bored, I ain't gonna lie. When I saw Sea of Thieves, I thought, I want to play that game. I'm going to play it so bad that I'm going to buy a goddamn console. Who does that? I'm sure most of us do. All our plastic-loving people that we are and all this, what else am I going to do? Go buy another Turtle? Or yeah, that's a good idea. Go buy another Buzz Lightyear? That's probably a better idea. But I'm just telling you, I went and bought a $350 console just to play Sea of Thieves. And come to find out, me being a dumbass, I was jacked up about it, all this other shit. I didn't watch too much gameplay because it just came out. I wanted to play it. It was coming out, blah, blah, blah. Or it came out a little after that. And I was like, it's got to be great. I've seen some gameplay. It looks beautiful. But then everybody hated it. It went to shit. Sea of Thieves. But now it's supposed to be doing good. I don't know. I'm waiting on that anyway. But yeah, you're saying to yourself, well, exclusive sell consoles. Well, maybe. God of War for the PS4, I know, I don't know what it is. They hit their mark. They hit their mark when they're giving people these big budget games that isn't the game anymore. That's not Kratos. Not to me. And I can't say too much about it. I can tell you only what I'm thinking. I got to the part where in the snow and you beat that guy up and he was like, little skinny guy was beating the shit out of you and it took a lot to beat him, throwing you through the trees and all that shit. It's just, it wasn't for me. That's not a great exclusive for me to keep going on that franchise. Uncharted. Didn't care much about that from the beginning. I got all the Uncharted except probably the last definitive 500 versions. I was on the rooftop with this kid on the last Uncharted. I don't know what Uncharted that is, but I was on the rooftop trying to get off the roof with this kid for 45 fucking minutes, and I got bored of that and threw it out the fucking window. Well, not literally, but I pulled it out of the console, put it back in the case, and put it back on the shelf. Did not like that. No big deal. Uncharted 1 was a little better than Uncharted 2 when it came to discovering shit and all that shit, in my opinion. Multiplayer was horrible, stupid. The AI on hard on Uncharted 1 was just so stupid. Anyway, what I'm getting at is the console. I'm getting into the gameplay, but I'm talking about the exclusive. Then you got The Last of Us. I don't care. I'm not saying it's a bad game. It doesn't appeal to me at all. It doesn't appeal to me at all. I want to play shit like Doom. I want to play shit like Journey to a Savage Planet. I want to play Need for Speed. I want to play, and by the way, need to bring Need for Speed Shift back because the Payback wasn't bad. I haven't got heat. They need to bring back Shift. If you guys remember Shift, God, Need for Speed Shift up there with Forza. Forza is probably one of the best racing games, but so what? Whatever. I dropped that. I used to be a big Forza fan back in the day on 360. Who cares? That's gone. It's over with. Anyway, but now I got Forza Horizon 3. No, 4. What's the new one? Whatever the new one is, I got the one before it. Forza Horizon 4. I got the one before the latest one that just came out. The one with the Hot Wheels DLC, and I bought that. Yeah, I bought that. And after I bought it, I thought, if you're going to buy DLC for a game and you really love the game, buy it early on. Don't play the shit out of the game and then buy the DLC thinking it's going to extend the gameplay. It doesn't really extend it to the... At least for me. That's me. That's what I'm saying, the exclusives. What other exclusive is? Ratchet and Clank? Don't really care. It's okay. It's all right. It's not bad. I played a few of them. It's all right. Whatever else. I don't care. But Halo. Now to Halo. I don't give a shit about Halo. I'd rather play Gears of War over Halo, but I'd rather not play neither. How about that? I don't care. But I'm still going to buy a console that I have a very slim library with. It's not bad library, but it's a slim one. I like having I always wanted a big library or something. That only was with the PS4 and the PS3. Mostly the PS3 because that was I don't know why. Battlefield 3 was awesome. I had my own clan. It was great. Anyway, so yeah, I get it with the exclusives. I understand, but I don't understand why. And if you're so happy with the console and the way Sony's working this shit, why are all the PS fan fags? Why are they always? Who cares about Halo then? Why do you care? I don't care, and I don't even. I got a Pro. I got a PS4 Pro, and I got an Xbox fucking VCR. I don't have an Xbox One X. I don't have. I was thinking, man, maybe I should get one just because the visual and just have the newest thing. I'm waiting. No, I'm not going to do that. Not when a console's around in 3 or 4 months. But who knows? The Xbox Series X might blow up. I don't know, but I'm not going to be day one guy either. I was day one on the PS4. Day one. Had that day one, man. Day one. It wasn't exciting though. This time it's exciting to me for some reason because they're promising a lot of shit on both sides. They're promising a lot of shit that I don't think, and I tell you the truth, on both sides, not just one. I think it's going to be not that much better than what we're seeing now, and that's just common sense. It's not something you already know. Load times are going to be faster. The browser going to be faster. Blah blah blah. Here's what I'm thinking. I think it better be some seriously good shit because Xbox Series X did say, or Microsoft did say, you're going to see the games run better than you've ever seen them ran before, all the way back to the original Xbox. And I tell you, the original Xbox selection is shit. I didn't need 15 goddamn Star Wars games, okay? There's a lot of games out there that you could fucking remaster or redo or put for backwards, not remaster, could do for backwards compatibility on the original Xbox and what you picked. Black was a great title. Crimson Skies was a great title. Grabbed by the Ghoulies was a great title. Off the top of my head, I don't know. There's some, but I did not need 15 Star Wars games. You know, I didn't need Battlefront 1. I didn't need Battlefront 2. I didn't need the Battlefront bullshit role playing bull. I don't. It was because Star Wars was there at the time. They dropped the ball on that one. Then they just stopped. Then they stopped with the backwards compatibility with the original Xbox. Doesn't make any sense. But anyway, this time around, your accessories. PlayStation is famous for not helping you out when it comes to your pocket, when it comes to moving forward with the console, and you have to buy all new accessories. I think it's so stupid with the controller. If it's true, and I understand it's true, like I said, if I'm wrong, you can let me know, and then I'm wrong, but I'm pretty confident that the only way to play the PS4 games on the PS5 with the PS4 controller is only with PS4 games, that they selected title PS4 games. So that's stupid. Sony dropped the ball this generation, and this is coming from a Sony fag. That's right. That's right. It was all PlayStation. I never damage controlled anything on any of my channels. I'm excited this time around. I don't give a shit about Halo. Halo can just Master Chief needs to make Master Chief great. I mean, back in 2002, 2001, yeah, or when the original Xbox with Halo, the very first Combat Evolved, if that's what it was called. Is that what it's called? Combat Evolved? Yeah, I think so. That was great because it was some new shit. It looked great on the original Xbox. It looked great to me. It was like, holy shit, look at this. 2 was okay. 3 was the multiplayer was great. Campaign was good. 4 was I don't know. 5 sucked. 1 through 3 is my favorite, but it's the same shit, man. It's Mickey Mouse. The same fucking thing. They don't change it. They don't change Master Chief. He's Mickey Mouse, man. Mickey Mouse been Mickey Mouse since the 30s, man. Could be the 20s, I don't know. Who cares about Halo, man? Fuck Halo, man. I want these games to run good, and it better run good. What else am I going to do? Nothing. I like moving forward, but anyway. This is Sausage Dan. I just decided to go live for a few minutes, give the computer a test. I'm sure my settings aren't that good. It probably doesn't look as great as it can be. I had some technical difficulties in the beginning of trying to get this going. I did some gameplay, and I was playing the Ghostbusters, by the way. I'll end with this. I was playing the Ghostbusters, and I could not get the ghost to slam on the ground when it said slam, hit L left trigger, and I've been hitting the left trigger. Anyway, that's fine. Anyway, you have some limited accessories going to the PS5, but not much. It's not consumer friendly like Xbox. Again, I take my Xbox One VCR controller. From what I understand, it works on the Xbox Series X. For some reason, there's a co-op couch game that you got 3 or 4 people you want to play with, which I probably will never do. For 2 players, you have to always go out and buy 2 controllers. You know, every time you get a new console, you have to always buy that second controller you really don't use. Until the first one breaks. But anyway, you guys take it easy. We'll see what happens. We'll keep it going. Look out for some gameplay on here. Pig Rat channel. Keep looking for some gameplay that's going to bore the shit out of you. You don't have to watch all of it, man. No big deal. Just stop by, give it a click, and get out if you want to. That's even better. That's fine. Just give me a view. How about that? I'm not starving for views or begging for them. But if you're going to end up clicking on the video of me playing some boring ass gameplay, you don't have to watch all of it. But thanks for watching. All right, internet. Sausage Dan.